Hi friends, so this is a very good problem based on just Kirchhoff's current law. So how the Kirchhoff's current law can be applied on any of the networks. So for example, this is one of the networks given to us. Now here we have a voltage source. It has the voltage capital E, and current is starting from positive terminal and it ends at negative terminal. So it is starting from positive terminal I1 and it is dividing into two parts. One is I2 and I4. At terminal, let me consider the terminal as maybe yes, this terminal may be small a, and at node small a, I1 is dividing into two parts. One is I2 and I4. And if we follow I2, after at this node, again it is dividing into two parts. One is I3 and I5. So this node is called B. And after this terminal I5, and it is going to node C. Okay, and at this node C, it is again combining with I6 and giving us the I7 here. Okay, let me take this node as D, small d. Now my job is determine the magnitude and direction of unknown currents if I1 equal to 10 ampere, I2 equal to 6 ampere and I3 equal to 4 ampere. Now I want to write all the currents here and I want to find one by one. So I1, I2, I3, I4, I5, I6 and I7. So these are the currents I need to find out, and I will tell you which currents we have already done. So we already know I1, which is 10 ampere, and I2 is 6 ampere. So I3 is 4 ampere. And as we know, current starts from positive terminal and it ends at negative terminal. So whatever the current is flowing, start flowing from this positive terminal, that is I1, which should be exactly equal to current reaching the negative terminal, that is I7. So now I can say that I1 is equal to I7. So what is I7? Now it is simply 10 ampere. So I know I7. Now let me go ahead with the something else. So I know I7 now. So at terminal A, at node A or terminal A, now I want to apply Kirchhoff's current law. So what does it mean by Kirchhoff's current law? Kirchhoff's current law means the sum of currents at any node equal to 0. The sum of currents at any node equal to 0. So in general, if you consider currents entering the node as positive, you need to consider currents leaving the node as negative. Okay, so let me consider the same thing. At node A, I like to apply Kirchhoff's current law. So it is I1 is entering node A here. Here I am discussing. I1 is entering node A, so I can say that it is positive I1, and I4 is leaving node A and I2 is also leaving node A. So I1 minus I2 minus I4 is equal to 0. Okay, now I can say that what is I1? I know I1 is 10 and I2 is 6. So therefore I4 is equal to I1 minus I2. So what is I1? 10. I2 is 6, which is equal to 4 ampere. So the current I4 is 4 ampere here. I4. So this part I know now. Now I want to go ahead with the same step at node B. So at node B, I2 is I2 is entering current, and I3 is leaving current, and I5 is also leaving current. So minus I3 minus I5 is equal to 0. So what is I2? I2 is 6 ampere and I3 is 4. So I5. So let me find I5 easily, which is equal to I2 minus I3. So I2 is 6 and I3 is 4. So 6 minus 4 is equal to 2 ampere. This is I5. And let me go ahead with the terminal C. So same thing I need to apply. So entering currents are I5 and even I6 also. The I6 is also entering, which is equal to obviously I7. I7 is leaving current. We can do like this also. Minus I7 is equal to 0. Even that is also one of the definitions of Kirchhoff's current law. Okay, what is the definition? So sum of entering currents equal to sum of leaving currents. So now we need to find I6 here. So I6 will be equal to I7 minus I5. So I7 is 10 and I5 is 2. We have found here 2. So it is 8 ampere. So that's all. So this is the very simple problem, Kirchhoff's current law. So the definition of Kirchhoff's current law is at a particular node, the sum of all the currents equal to 0, or at a particular node, sum of entering currents are equal to sum of leaving currents. Right? Very simple concept. So based on this, we can go ahead with the nodal analysis. That is a very important concept in network analysis. So let's move forward. And before going to the nodal analysis, we need to first know KVL also. So once we have good knowledge on Kirchhoff's voltage law, then we can go ahead with mesh analysis, and then we need to see the nodal analysis. So this is the flow. We will definitely do that. So thank you so much for your careful listening, and please like this video and please share this video with your friends and family, and kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel so that we will try to finish off entire network analysis within February also, and we will try to solve the uh, some university question papers also. Directly we will take some university question papers and we will completely solve those things. Okay, so thank you so much for your careful listening.